Open 3 special presents benefiting you, everyone, and the planet this Christmas.
Hello, my name is Tony Clarkson and we're here again from the Sanctuary. I have my good friend Michael G. Reccia and colleague, and it's December. We're coming up to Christmas, Michael.
We are indeed.
Do you remember Christmas as a little boy?
I do, yeah, magical time.
Very, very exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, not very much under the tree. We weren't a well-off family, but it was a terrific time. Yeah, something very special.
Even though not a well-off family, it's amazing how it is a magical time for
Yeah,
children.
it wasn't about the presents.
I used to like the packaging better than the presents.
Yes, yeah, very tasty.
Get in the box and yeah. So Christmas, and here we are under very difficult times and circumstances at the moment, and I wonder if we could explain to people what's in store, what we can give people.
Yeah,
what can we do for them?
We've got a few presents under the tree, as it were, for every viewer, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the first one, I don't know whether you remember Lego and Meccano and construction sets.
I do indeed.
As I said, we weren't a very well-off family, but one Christmas I got a building set, and you got 2 green square bases, and there were little red columns that you put into it. And then you connected those columns, and you built up the structure of the house, and then you pushed the walls and the roof onto it. And I loved this set. And this is kind of what we're giving to every viewer this Christmas. We're not giving it, they have it anyway. They have a construction set, but they just don't realize it. In that, their thoughts in 2021 build the kind of world they expect for themselves personally, and contribute to the world that comes out globally.
I think that's worth emphasising, isn't it? Because so few people realise that it is their thoughts that can decide exactly what goes into their future.
Yes, what they believe to be true manifests around them. It's an automatic response as the spirit people that we really are. So that gift of a construction set is to make people aware that they have that construction set, and that day by day they are creating today their tomorrows. What kind of a tomorrow do they want?
And people are so much more powerful than they give themselves credit for, aren't they?
Yes, we believe that authority figures have the power when each of us has an equal amount of spiritual power and an equal opportunity to change this world. So in these difficult times, it's good to think that in 2021 we can build the world that we want around us.
Fabulous.
But we have to put the time in. We have to understand that our thoughts become reality. Now, what sort of reality do we want? Are we going to construct a world of negativity and depression and lack and separation? Or are we going to create a world where we come together, acknowledging our oneness, acknowledging what we really are, and build respect and love for all life and for the planet into our choices daily? So it's a very important gift. The first gift is a construction set. Whether you're a girl or a boy, it doesn't matter. You know, you've got your spiritual Lego set, your spiritual Meccano set, your spiritual house building set, and please use it every day during 2021 to build the kind of world that you want at heart, not the kind of world that you want in your mind, in your physical mind. What do you want at heart? Don't you want it to be a better world? Don't you want it to be a more loving world, a more considerate world, a more harmonious world? Use that construction set.
And people will say, little old me, how can I possibly make a difference?
Yeah.
They can't they?
But that is constructive, you see. If you say little old me, you believe that you are little old me.
Exactly.
And you become little old me who can't make a difference. The second gift that we have under the tree is a complete makeover for every viewer. So you will say, well, I can't change the way that I look. I can't change the way that I approach people and they regard me. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because your power is within your heart, not in your external appearance. How do you want to be in 2021? What do you want to achieve? How do you want to approach people? What do you want to give to people? You know, everyone that you meet. Do you want to give them aggressive thoughts or depressive thoughts or thoughts of fear? Do you want to fear people? Or do you want to reach out to people from your heart? And so that makeover, again, is up to you, because you decide, no one else. You decide how you want to be in 2021. You decide how you want to approach the world. You decide how you feel. How do you want to feel when you get up? Do you want to be depressed? Or do you want to say, what a fantastic new day, what a great opportunity. I can make such a difference today to myself, to my family, to the people that I meet, to people around the world that I won't meet ever. It's entirely up to you. You have that big box with a makeover in it to reconstruct yourself daily exactly as you want to. The power lies with you.
And that's very empowering.
Yes.
To know that the power is with you.
Yes.
And that you can take action. You, the individual, can do something about it.
Yes. Yes. You decide how you want to be, no one else. And you create how you want to be via your perception daily of yourself.
Wow.
So despite appearances, don't look at appearances, outer appearances. Look at what you want to be inside and decide that you are that person. You are operating in that way. You are taking action in that way, and you are making a difference.
So, Michael, gifts. We've got the construction set. We've got the makeover.
And we've got a final gift.
Give us another one.
What would Christmas be without a party game?
Yeah.
And the party game that we've got for every viewer is Snakes and Ladders.
Okay.
And the reason that we've got a party game is because we decide how we play the game in 2021. We decide how the dice rolls. We decide what the outcome of each dice roll is. And we decide daily whether we go up a ladder or down a snake. It's our attitude that counts. It's our outlook that counts. It's what we believe to be true within that counts, because we draw that towards ourselves, this positive attitude, and we generate it out from ourselves, and we change the world. 2021 has got to be a year in which we change the world. We cannot go on the way that we are going on at the moment. Right. We've got to make changes. And we make changes by deciding how we play the game. This life is an illusion. It is a reality, in inverted commas, that has been set up by us so that we can pass through it and learn and evolve and experience. Now, knowing it's an illusion allows us to modify that illusion. It allows us to input new information into the illusion. It's not the solid reality we think it is. It's a reality expressed outside of ourselves that we've created within ourselves. So we've got to play the game differently. Do we want to go up the ladders or down the snakes? It's up to us.
So in theatrical terms, not only are we acting the play here on earth, we're actually writing and amending as we go along the script.
We are, yes.
Wow.
Yes, and that script is changing minute to minute, dependent on what we put into it. So it's an open-ended ending, an open-ended script. And we can rewrite that script at any time based on our beliefs and our conviction of those beliefs.
How, given those gifts that we all have for Christmas, we're giving ourselves for Christmas.
Yeah.
How do you see in a utopian world that playing out in next year, in the new year?
There has to be an acknowledgement of us all being equal, us all being part of the same thing. And not saying, I want to control you, I've got power over you, I'm more important than you, I'm less important than you. We're all part of the same thing, not just human beings, but animal life, the planet. All the aspects of this reality, again in inverted commas, that we see are equal and part of the same thing. In acknowledging that, we change. Because if we acknowledge that, we can't harm anything. We look at each other and we see the same thing. How can I harm you? You're part of me. How can you harm me?
Yeah.
We're the same thing.
Yeah.
We have to have respect for the planet. We have to have respect for each other, for all life. And we have to reintroduce a spiritual aspect to our lives, which is missing at the moment.
And basically what you said at the beginning there is the first step in adding that spirituality,
Yes.
to acknowledge
Yeah.
everybody is part of the whole, part
Yes.
of the one,
And that we are
everything,
creators.
and we are creators.
Yeah, yeah. We're in charge of
Yeah.
our lives
Yeah.
and the outcome tomorrow of what we put in today.
The book The Fall, which we've talked a lot about,
Yeah.
actually described how the earth was before the fall.
Yes.
And it exactly as you've just outlined it now.
And we've got to get back to it.
We've got to get back
We've
to
got
it.
to get back to it.
But only us can do it. Isn't that right? There's going
No.
to be no magical help.
No.
We have to put the time in, the work in.
We have a final gift, haven't we, which is personal responsibility.
Which I was just
It's a
leading into.
wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful gift
Yeah.
that people shy away from personal responsibility because it's easier to place our problems on other people's shoulders. But it's a great gift
Yeah.
because we're in charge of our destiny. We're in charge of the way that we create this world, the way that we react to this world and to each other. So it's a wonderful gift, is personal responsibility, but we have to accept it and work from that premise that it's nobody else's fault. The situation we're in is down to us.
Yeah.
And if it's down to us, we have ultimate power to be able to change it.
And so our wish to the viewers would be to accept that responsibility.
Yes.
Take up the call.
Yes. Yes.
Take up the call
Yeah.
next year.
Become action people, become
Yeah.
spiritual warriors. Work each day from the heart to make things better
Yeah.
for us all.
Yeah. What a wonderful world that would be.
It would.
I think that reminds me of a song.
It does. Yeah. But we're not going to sing, are we? We don't
No.
want to put people off.
Is it Louis Armstrong?
Louis Armstrong,
Louis
yes.
Armstrong,
Yeah.
So, Michael, all the very best for the well-earned rest that I hope you get over Christmas.
And to you, Tony. But we have one final surprise, haven't we?
And so,
for the
would
coming
you like
year.
to finish on that?
Yes. You might have tried to meditate in the past and haven't succeeded. Well, next year we're going to tell you how to do it and we'll take you through it. You might want to send out light and get to the heart center and you don't know how to do it. We're going to show you how next year. Because next year we're going to put together a series of videos that, if you join us regularly, will take you from not being able to meditate, not being able to send out light, not being able to access the heart, not being able to understand the spiritual mysteries, to being able to do and understand all of those things. So I do hope you'll join us. If you subscribe to the channel, you won't miss a thing. So as soon as possible in the new year, we will start that program for you.
I'm really looking forward
We're excited about it.
to this. Really looking forward
We're
to it.
excited about it.
And the thing is, I think for the viewer's point of view, the minute you commit, you are making a difference. The minute you commit, you don't have to be the deepest meditator in the world. You don't have to be able to be the greatest spiritual guru. Just the fact that you have started and you've committed makes such a huge difference.
And it opens that channel of light within you,
Yeah.
and you receive inspiration, you receive guidance, and everything opens up spiritually. So it's a completely different way of life.
This is the thing, isn't it? You get all that help. All of a
Yes.
sudden, you're opening up to that channel
Yes,
that
yes.
allows it all to flood in
And to your higher
help.
self, to yourself,
Yeah.
the greater self that you
Yeah.
really are. That is
Fantastic.
just waiting to instruct you and make a difference.
We're going to make the series of lectures, and we do hope that they will resonate with you, that you'll watch them, you'll practice, and take them on board. And so from Michael and from myself, all the very best for the Christmas festivities and the holiday, lots of rest, certainly for us,
Yes.
old fellas.
Yes, yes.
And we look forward to seeing you and communicating with you in the new year. God bless you all from me, and God bless from
God
Michael.
bless. Much love from us both.
Thank you.